Good morning, astrolifers. So I just hope you are, well, I am on the right side because, yeah, the arrow was, well, not the arrow, the bar, was on the side. So I'm not sure if I'm forwards or, yeah, on the side. Look, anyway, the first thing that I want to say is thank you. I actually had to change, so that's a first, obviously, to do it now on that page, on that new page. But I actually had to obviously change it from my personal page, my personal profile, because yes, there was too many people. There was only so much people I could get in. So we had reached the 5,000. So here I'm unlimited, so obviously I will be able to take as many people. So first I want to thank you for that, for your fidelity in following me. And yeah, I just really want to thank you for that. So first thing first, well, the first thing I've been thinking a lot those last days. I don't know if you had a nice Easter, by the way. We ate a little bit too many rich food, that's for sure. I'm mainly vegan, so as soon as I eat things that are a little bit too rich, yeah, it takes me a couple of days to recuperate from that. So yeah, so I just hope that you guys had a nice Easter. We sure did a lot of activities and paintings and family time, so that was nice. Yeah, and I just hope that you enjoyed that time with your family. The reason being was that obviously from that full moon that we had, which was linked with love, it was linked with yeah, anything to do with relationship and love and things like that. So I just hope that you really had that time, because I think in those times that we are going through, it really was needed. So yeah, I just hope that you really had a fantastic time with your family or loved ones. That would have been great. So what's going on this week? Well, we do have the 14 and 15, which 14 over there and 15 here. Which in Australia, and 14 on the other side, which is linked with money. So if you've been thinking about money and taxes or things like that, it's normal, it's all about that. Yeah, that was funny enough. I was with my accountant yesterday. He called me and we spent at least 1 hour organizing everything. So that's funny, because you can really see, people will call you, and yeah, my accountant called me and said, okay, well, let's see each other, which obviously was normal with the stars that we were going through. Now, what's going on this week? So you might have a lot of great ideas around the 17 and 18. I strongly suggest that you actually do what needs to be done this week. There's a reason for that. That's probably the last time where you are going to have some really positive aspects in working in the next few days, right? Because we do have two massive planets that are going to go retrograde, which is Venus, the planet of love, the planet of beauty, but she also rules money. She's got the purse around her wrist, so she's going to go retrograde on the 13th. And in the same time, we also have the planet of luck and expansion, which is going to be Jupiter, which is going to go retrograde as well. So I strongly suggest that any of you that want to launch things, that want to start a program, a new idea, a new way of working, I strongly suggest that you start, because if you don't, you're going to have consequences. You're going to have problems, because after that we will be in retrogrades, and those planets are massive. So even though it will be positive in one side, because we will obviously have the virus and things like that will slow down. So at least that's the only positive thing about that. As far as money is concerned and moving forward, especially when we will be in the end of June and mid-July, then we will be having also Mercury retrograde. So that's a lot of retrogrades. To have 3 of those, it's really big, I mean, almost all together, it's going to be massive. So it's really time to work now, to act now. So that's it. So we've got an excellent aspect around the 17 and the 18 with ideas, with Mercury, which is going to be very, very well aspected. So time to create, time to have some mental activity, to find ways to work online. I strongly suggest that you learn how to work online, because things might take a lot longer than what is expected, and the economy obviously will be changed. That goes back to all the time when I think about that, when I was saying in 2019, the world as we know it is going to change to its core, with the institution, with the finances and stuff like that. I mean, it's really what's happening. I mean, each time I keep on thinking about that, by the way, in saying, wow, I mean, did it change, right? So, and again, the aspects are exactly the same, because all that wouldn't happen if the stars weren't allowing it. And we have exactly the same aspects with Jupiter and Pluto, with the planets, the aspects with that we had when we had the Spanish influenza. So very similar. Actually, by the way, I did talk about it last video, but they will meet again at the end of June. But because we are in retrograde, that should be much better. But then again, they will meet around the 12th and 13th of November. So just know that during that time, there will be some problems. There will be again some massive problems. So yeah, watch this space. We're not done with the problems. I can promise you that this year there's a lot of things that are going to be changing, because exactly right, for things to be changed to the core, there needed to be some events, and those events are allowing obviously the spread of a disease, not only, as I said, with the rat, but also obviously with the aspect with Jupiter allowing, with Pluto expanding that disease worldwide and creating problems. But at the end of the day, what really matters, and the whole reason for that, is because we are changing everything and the systems and all that to the core, a complete transformation. And yes, Bill Gates has those aspects in his natal chart. So just an answer, because a lot of people have been asking me what were his aspects in his star sign. So just confirming that. Right, so so there's going to be this aspect between the 17 and the 18 with the planets, especially of thinking and creativity, so that's awesome. And then after that, on the 21st, 22nd, people are going to be extremely sensitive. That's when we're going to start having that new moon. That new moon, unfortunately, is going to bring tension, so just please be careful. The new moon is actually on the 22nd, the 23rd. That's when it's going to start, and that one, unfortunately, is not the best. There is opposition and tension, so I would be careful at that time. So really, technically, go and work now, create everything that you can now. It is better, because that new moon, new moon can have effects for quite a few days, so I prefer that you do it after. I'm not saying there's no good aspect following that new moon. There is one actually that is very good on the 25th, 26th, because on that day there is Mercury and Pluto, that famous Pluto, that are going to be together. So it's almost like finding a solution to problems. It's an optimistic one, and I just hope that at that time there's going to be some great news. That's what I'm really looking for. Worldwide, that would be great. I would love that. So there's going to be something, finding a solution. And again, on the 27th, we've got a potential creative aspect as well on the 27th, because again there is a really good energy with that planet Mercury, so that would be great. Now after that we start again having some problems. 28th, 29th, I'm going a little bit further, I know, and don't worry, I know I'm going a little bit ahead, but I just want to explain why I'm trying to tell you guys to really do things now, because on the 28th, 29th, it's all about avoiding signing things. So see, it's really now that is great, because after that, okay, there's some bad aspects and there's some really some good ones with finding, optimistic something. But then after that again, we need to avoid signing. So and then again, on the 30th, on the 1st, there is Mercury again. Mercury is the star this week. And it's going to be linked with Uranus, which is going to be great for ideas. So that's cool. But then after that, we start slowly, going towards the retrograde or the shadow of the retrograde, and there will be some opposition at the full moon. So love will win, but the full moon in May, there will be also some opposition, and then after that, obviously, as I was saying, we will have Venus and Jupiter starting to be retrograde. So that doesn't mean that we won't have good stars during the months of the retrograde. It just means that if you want to maximize your chances to do things and not start planting the seeds or creating something when the stars are going backwards, it is time definitely to do it this week. So I would really push, and then after that you'll be able to rest, and don't worry during the retrograde, especially during Mercury retrograde, it will be time to rest. So no problems there, so don't worry too much about that. Still get your sleep. Your hours of sleep is very, very important. Take a lot of zinc, go and do some sports. A lot of people ask me, how can we prevent that virus? How can we be healthy? Well, that's it. Be healthy, be careful of what you are eating. Even though you are in lockdown, eat your fruits, your vegetables, take your zinc. Zinc is actually a very good fighter against that virus. Quinine as well, it's very, very good. You can find it in Schweppes drinks. Well, you don't want to drink too much sugar. If you can find a way to find it, at a chemist, it's better. But quinine is a very good thing as well. But otherwise, the kids can drink it in Schweppes, or even you, if you have, a drink sometimes, you can always use that in your drinks. It definitely boosts up your immune system. And that's it, be healthy, look after yourself, get some sunshine. It's very, very important. Go for walks if you can do it. And definitely not too much technology if you can avoid it as well. You need to be able to switch off and recharge, because you want your immune system to be boosted and not being attacked by too much radiation and things like that. So that's really, really important. So that's it. So that's it for this week. Obviously, I will jump on again on Sunday this time. There's no Easter, so that's good. Yes, we will be going forwards. But yes, also look at the big picture, please. Look at the big picture. Look what's going on, what is making all this world going around, and what's happening. Do 5G. I did post one on my personal page, but also personal profile, but also on my group, Astrolife Be in Sync with the Universe. Actually, I might share it here as well. Do that meditation for quite a few days in a row. It will actually lift you up and be above the situation that is going on. That is extremely good because it boosts your cells. We are made of energy, so it's extremely important to actually boost them the max that you can. And then after that, just analyze what's going on. But just remember that by the end of this year, especially around the 21st, 22nd of December, things are going to start becoming very, very clear towards where we are going. And there will be some choices, obviously, to make at that point in the world and the way you want things as well, because you also have the power. Remember, the people are, you are in control of your life. You also create and project your life. So you will have to make some choices at some point of the life that you want, or the world that you want, and where you want it to go towards to. So just think about that. Do those meditations and have the big picture of the world and the way you want to go towards to in 2021. So that's it. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you very, very soon. Have a nice week. Bye, everyone. Bye.